Hey, what's going on, folks? So, today we're going to be diving into my group goals for pre 2024 and the weekly breakdowns I'm hoping to deliver right here on YouTube throughout the rest of December. So, for those of you who've not subscribed already, my channel is actually dedicated to online business owners who I help learn the strategies and methods to efficiently and effectively build online businesses and brands of their own. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you can follow along for weekly strategies, methods, insights, etc on the real time things that are working for both myself and my clients. So, my group goals for the rest of the year is to deliver high value style content and trainings and to build a bit of goodwill with all of my leads. So, I've actually just come off the back of a very long winded 6 week promo and launch on a new offer of mine. And it can really burn out your audience when you go for long periods of time and all you're talking about is monetary offers. You're breaking down all of the different elements of your offer. You're making monetary offers to folks, and it can really lead them to feeling a little bit burnt out. So the best thing to do once you actually come out of a promo is to really get back into building a bit of goodwill. And I can really start to document and break down things that have happened in real time with the promo, and not just that, but what's actually happening with my clients in real time as they start to give me feedback on everything that I've delivered in the course, right? So what I'm really hoping to do over the coming weeks is break down exactly how I built out the offer, how I actually took it live, and did the launch, how I made offers, how I actually delivered on the content, and then obviously all of the feedback I'm getting from my clients, deliver it both here and in my group. So, the first thing I'm really going to start to break down is how to, conceptualize your own offer. So before you can go to market with any new product or service, you really need to get clarity around what it is you're actually going to offer to folks, right? And really come up with the concept. So you really want to start to dig deeply into who your offer is going to be for, okay? What pain you're actually going to be solving for them, what the core outcome or promise of that offer is going to be, okay, why it's new and actually different, okay, why you're doing it, what the backstory is of how it actually came to be, how you're going to be delivering it, okay, the duration of the offer, the core components, so what makes it up, okay, any sort of bonuses or sweeteners that you actually want to add to it, the support that you're going to add to it, and the actual price points. Right now, once you've actually conceptualized it, you really need to understand if the market want it, right? If they actually want what you have, and this can all be done through effective pre-selling in your content and marketing plan. So you really want to start to get some hand raisers to the different parts of the offer, so that once you actually start to break down your offer in a simple Google Doc, you actually know that people are going to raise their hands and actually purchase it. There's it's crazy when you actually build something and you don't know if the market actually need it. So the best advice I got in the last year is really to sell it before you build it, right? So you can really start to do that effectively with the pre-selling that you do in your content. Once you've actually got a few hand raisers on your specific offer, you can get to work to actually start create it. Now, my preferred choice to actually build out offers is with a simple Google Doc. So my latest offer is a 7-page Google Doc. Okay, it breaks down all of the elements that you conceptualize. So it breaks down exactly who it's going to be for, what folks can expect, what's actually inside it, what the bonuses are, what the pricing is going to be, how long it's going to roll out for, etc. So that once folks have actually gone, yes, we want to get our hands on it, you don't have to be breaking down into really long-winded sales calls or strategy calls. You can actually just pop them the doc. They can read through it, and then you can actually get into objection handling over in the DMs and see if it's actually going to be the right fit for folks. So I'm going to be breaking down exactly how you can build out your own offer with a simple Google Doc, and how it's actually all laid out effectively and efficiently, so that you can actually go on and make sales. Right. The next step that I'm going to be breaking down is actually going to be on the launch and promo marketing. So how you can create a marketing plan for the pre-launch, okay, the actual launch itself, and the full promotion. Right. You want to go in with having a plan and not just be swinging things into the breeze. So if you can specifically know exactly how to build out the pre-launch, how long that's going to take, what it's going to look like, it really helps with the actual flow of things once you actually dive in and start having those conversations with your clients. Right. The next step is I'm really going to be diving into intentional content that converts. So all of your content should be created in a way to take your leads through the next phase of your sales process. So your hook has got to be really really relevant and specific, and point towards elements of your offer that can actually solve specific pains. And you want to do the same thing with your CTAs, right? They've got to be in place for folks to either see your offer or to at least have a convo with you to diagnose if they're the right fit. So you really want to start leaning your content into more specific, offer style content. We're then going to dive into invitational selling, which is actually my favorite type of selling. I don't like to have any sort of high pressure in the DMs or any other way, or any other form of selling, right? So the best way that I can do that is invitational type selling. So if you're already building relationships in the DMs, then you can start to test a very low pressure invitational style of selling on your offer by getting folks to take a look at what you actually have. So I'm going to do a full training on invitational style selling, right? I'm going to be rolling out exactly how you can create a group of your own. So whether you call it a support group or a buyers group, you really want to create it specifically for the folks that are going to raise their hand and make a purchase, and really acts as an extra layer of support for them. So we will definitely dive into exactly how you can build out your own group, what it's going to look like, how you can build out the guides, and really tailor it towards offering that extra layer of support to your leads. I'm going to be diving into course creation and how to really have a simple approach on how to build out and structure your own course, depending on your niche, depending on the deliverables, depending on exactly how long you're actually going to roll things out. And I actually use everything in a pre-recorded setting. So I've got really shitty internet and electricity out this way. So my course is actually being done in a pre-recorded way. So I'm going to dive into exactly how I've edited it, exactly what tools I've used, software I've used, how I've rolled that out, how I've used simple Google Docs for this as well, and how you can create the flow for folks to consume, right? I'm going to be diving into asset and resource creation. So, really, how you can effectively build and stack your assets and resources, because it really is a power play once you start to collect and house everything. Because you can really start to extract and maximize all of these resources to support your clients and leads now and in future. Right. I'm going to be diving into effective payment options and the way that you can actually set that all up. So, there's really many different payment styles and platforms and you can keep it as simple as complex as you want, depending on what you're actually hoping to achieve with your clients and your leads, right? I'm going to dive into the delivery. So, the breakdown on how you can actually deliver your offers and services in the most efficient and effective way, right? And then the second element of this throughout December, both in my group and right here on YouTube, is going to be the real time feedback and results that I'm actually getting from clients, right? So, as clients start to really inject the different elements of my offer, um, into their own business, I can really start to give real time feedback and results on the cool shit they're achieving. And this can be anything to do with wins, right? So it can be monetary or non monetary wins they're having, the changes that they're actually putting into their process, the growth that they're experiencing in their group and their world, the way that they're actually leveraging the content and the clarity that they're receiving from those specific offers. So, that's really going to be my goal leading into 2024, is to really start delivering that high value to all of you. So, like I said, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Look forward to rolling with this in the coming weeks, and we'll catch you on the next one.